Congratulations, Yao, and thank you so much to Steve Nash. So Yao, if you would now join me at one of these chairs, I have a few questions that I would like to ask of our honored guest tonight. Come have a seat. Do we have podium mics or lav mics? I see one here. Oh, here we go. Hi, Yao.
Hi.
Is this on? Okay. Hi, Yao.
Hi, Lisa.
Congratulations on the award.
Congratulations on your marriage and baby.
Thank you, thank you. So I want to take you back to 2002. You're 21 years old, you're the #1 draft pick in the NBA. You have the hopes and dreams of over 1 billion people in China, Asians around the world, people scrutinizing your every move. How much pressure was that on you when you think back?
It's think back to that time. It is quite a big pressure. I would say. I remember there's a moment when I'm about to step onto a plane, fly to Houston from Shanghai. There's about a dozen media reporters swarmed to the airport to give me a last shot before I leave. I have that kind of a willing that turning back to my bedroom right away instead of going to step onto the plane, fly to Houston. And I do feel a little bit scary during that time. I honestly to say that, but I just feel my parents is with me and they are always supporting me. They are very strong foundation. They always set a very strong foundation for me. I can't let them down.
I mean, to shoulder that kind of pressure is tremendous for a 21-year-old kid. Did you feel that pressure?
I do feel the pressure. I feel the pressure from the very first day after draft, from the public opinion, from the team, either Rockets or the team I usually played in China. I do feel the pressure, but that's one of our job to take care of the pressure on the court and to return whoever select on me.
Not to mention the pressure that you probably felt from the government as well.
Actually, you can go out to them. They probably have more pressure than I am.
So at what point, Yao, did you start to feel comfortable here in the United States in the NBA? Was there a certain point that you felt, okay, I can do this?
That not until my third season, which is 2004-2005 season, because I have 2 years experience in NBA already, and I have a lot of teammates who already play around a certain time, and also I feel that my language wasn't that bother me anymore. Even I still have my interpreter with me, Kalampan, with me. I just kind of like a shield for me. But when you can speak freely by yourself, then you feel much more comfortable.
How was living in Houston? How was living in Houston?
Well, hey, John, I can tell you this. If you're living, one of the good things of living in Houston is we don't have a income the state taxes.
Oh. He's been indoctrinated, John.
You need to keep walking on that.
Wow, okay. So, Yao, you in China, you pretty much, at your height, had to play basketball. If you weren't 7'6", would you have chosen to play basketball?
Well, I play water polo before I play basketball. Because they think I'm not good enough, they'll kick me out, and so I switched to basketball. So that's the story. So if I wasn't 7 foot something, I probably were going to choose that's interesting, I just have a conversation with Bill Sanders. Bill, I think I will be just a graduate from college and do something relate with history or culture. That's what interesting about it. But I think in the school time I will play some sports. I just feel that sports is such a great strategy for educate people. Particularly the team sports like football, basketball, that kind of stuff is teach us a lot of leadership, communicate, teamwork, that kind of you cannot directly learn from the book. You only can experience it.
How was it being back at the All-Star game this weekend? How was it being at the All-Star game this weekend?
It's like a zoo there. Well, it's quite interesting. All-Star, you can ask Steve there. You've been through how many? 10, 20? And we always enjoy there. Meet a lot of friends and a teammate or other player from other team. We don't get much chance to talk a lot during the season because we play in one city and fly to another. It's a good time where we can sit down a little bit at a lunch, at a dinner, or some meetings. We can talk a little bit, share experience, a game friend from there. And obviously, fans is a great holiday for the fans. Fans can see so many of a basketball star and also other celebrities such as Jay-Z and Beyonce during last weekend in Houston. That's very, very popular.
I understand that you are in business school now in China and wanting to pursue your entrepreneurial aspirations. So what do you want to be when you grow up, Yao? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Grow up. I'm not up yet. You mean after my school?
Yeah, I mean, what would you like to do with this business degree?
I want to continue to learn to get maybe my master degrees. This is just my 4 years college right now. I just feel to the school I want to get my patience better. As a player, it's particularly at a young age, that we are very short of our patience. We want to do the thing right and get that done today. We say today, that means today. And I realized that a lot of things in this world, you have to be patient on that. You have to rely on that maybe weeks, months, maybe years, such as, decrease the income tax. No, it's definitely not done by one day.
This is an indoctrinated Texan I have sitting next to me, John. Yao, you've also become an incredible advocate for so many different causes. You've been an advocate for banning shark fin soup and shark finning around the world. And what's so impressive is that you pretty much single-handedly have reduced the consumption of shark fin soup by 50% in China, which is extraordinary. Why did this issue become so important to you?
First of all, I think people are very familiar with shark fin soup now, but it wasn't that familiar before. If you know a couple numbers, you will know how serious this problem is. Before that campaign launched, there's about 73 million sharks get killed every year just because they're because they're fins. That is not just to try to protect a BC from the ocean. It's about to protect ourselves because that's how to say that, the chain, living chain. Or
it's the top predator.
Yes.
In the ocean.
Sorry. If a shark is gone, there's one after another and another until our human ourselves, where disappear one after another. It really is not just only because try to protect that; it's protect the future about ourselves. Oh, I can tell everybody a good news, which Jeremy Ling just joining us. We shoot a very short PSA. Peter, are you here? I know Peter Knight, who is the founder of the Wild 8. I know he's
Peter Knight, the founder of Wild 8, is here. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you stand up, please? Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you. Now, we have Jeremy Ling joining us, I think because he's from the Bay Area, also including the California. California is another big marketing of the shark fin soup. Have him joining us is a very big success of us to influence more people to cut down those marketing. And I appreciate his an effort to join to persist. Sorry, so to join us and helping us, and also don't forget those staff, including Peter, is put their time and their career into this and make this happen.
I want to ask you something personal. You are a daddy. In China, over the last couple of decades, the country has had this one-child policy, and over the past few decades, there has been a preference for boys. So when you found out that you were having a baby girl, how did you feel?
That's true honesty. I was slightly disappointed. Slightly. Well, I saved a video, I mean not video, the audio in my cell phone, which is my daughter called me, left a voice message on my phone, which is, "Good morning, Daddy." That really milked your heart right there. I would say that the boy or girl does not really bother us anymore. The one-child policy, we had to face to it because the population in China, we have to do something to control it. And right now, the one-child policy is a little bit different than before because the new policy is if I was, and I am the single child from my family and my wife also, that we can have two. So, no, we may only have two.
How has your baby girl changed you?
When a baby born, I start taking a back seat. That's the first of all. But before that, because I play season, I play a lot of games, so I'm always like a first being taken care of in the house by my mom, by my wife. Now is, what happened.
You were the biggest kid until now.
On that part, I'm a little bit jealous. But I haven't stolen his bottle yet. Well, when baby born, you feel that at the beginning you are nervous, you are scared. Are you asking experience from me? Yeah, we are a little bit scared. We are a little bit nervous about everything. I remember the first couple of days when she feels a little bit creepy, a little bit crying, and we pick up a phone, call our doctor right away until he tells us it's okay, you don't need to come, you sure? But with our parents' help, this gets through pretty quick, and we can handle that. Until today, that she started running around in the house,
Is she going to play basketball?
Well, if she wants to, I would love it to have her play some basketball. Like I said, sports is such a great game to develop the children's character. I think I will encourage her to play, not necessarily basketball, but other team sports.
One of the things, Yao, that I've always wondered, President Obama can put a hat on and glasses and avoid the masses in many ways, or evade the masses. You really can't do that. You really can't escape. Where do you find peace? Where do you find privacy?
The answer will be always home. The home is the safe place. That explains the safe, warm, peaceful, and sweet sleep over there. You know, that's all behind that word home. Just like you said, I can't hide out there. You know, I can't pretend like I put a hat on, sunglasses, and walk through a shopping mall. Yeah, I can't. I even cannot walk through the table today. But no, I have to accept it. That will not be changed until my next life, hopefully. But I have to accept it and you know, and take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. If you always just going to argue that what kind of a disadvantage you had, you miss a lot of things in your life.
Well, you really have become this incredible global ambassador. And, you know, our two countries, the US and China, have had this unpredictable relationship. And I think that there are a lot of questions about this relationship in the future. Where do you see your role in this US-China relationship?
I think both US and China all understand that both countries are too powerful, powerful until that cannot make even just a slightly mistake. That would be damaging the entire world. So I think both countries will be very carefully to execute every decision we're going to make. So under that situation, I think we will find out. I just need to take time and patience and to you know, establish this relationship in the future.
And the last thing I want to ask you, a lot of people may not know this, but I did the first interview with you in English, lengthy interview in 2002, and I also went with you to take your driving test. And you weren't the best driver, Yao. Has your driving improved, and are you driving in China?
I'm driving in China right now. But I have to remind you that California is driving crazy than Texas.
This is true. Listen, yeah, we are all, on behalf of everyone here, we're just so proud of you, and we're so proud to have you as this global ambassador between the U.S. and China. And I applaud you. I congratulate. I wish you much success in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.